There's an old saying that two heads are better than one. It means that when two people work together, they are more likely to solve the problem than one person doing it alone. It emphasizes the importance of teamwork, a figure of speech, and not literally. However, for Abby and Brittany Hensel, when we say two heads, we are actually saying it literally. Abigail Lorraine Hensel and Brittany Lee Hensel were born on March 7, 1990, in Carver County, Minnesota, to registered nurse Patty and carpenter or landscaper Mike Hensel. The twins were raised in New Germany, Minnesota. Abby and Brittany are dicephalic parapagous twins having two heads joined to one torso. Dicephalic parapagous is a rare genetic condition caused by an incomplete separation of monozygotic twins occurring after the first 2 weeks of conception. This means that instead of fully separating to form two fetuses, the embryo partially separates, resulting in both fetuses to be physically joined. True incidence of conjoined twins is approximately 1 in 200,000 live births globally. Of these, less than 0.5% of the cases are dicephalous parapagous twins. It is rare for twins conjoined the way that Abby and Brittany are to survive into adulthood, but despite this, they are in good health, without heart defects or organ failure. Patty, their mother, had no idea she was carrying twins until the birth at the local hospital where she worked. In an interview with the Daily Mail, Patty said, "The pediatrician said my babies were together, but they had two heads." It was blunt, but completely accurate. "From the first time we saw them, we thought they were beautiful. I kissed Abigail and then Brittany and gave them a hug. It's like that every time I pick them up from school. 2 kisses and 1 hug for the most beautiful children in the world." Abby and Brittany have 2 spines which join at the pelvis, 2 hearts, 2 esophagi, 2 stomachs, 3 kidneys, 2 gallbladders, 4 lungs, 2 of which are joined, 1 liver, 1 ribcage, a shared circulatory system, and partially shared nervous systems, from the waist down all organs, Inc. Their parents decided not to attempt surgical separation after hearing from the doctor that it was doubtful both girls would survive the procedure. They cooperatively use both of their hands or legs. By coordinating their efforts, they walk, run, swim, play volleyball and the piano, and ride a bicycle normally. Together, they can type on a computer keyboard and drive a car. They even pass their written and practical driving test, and they both have driver's license. State law required that they each be licensed. Abby controls the devices on the right side of the driver's seat, Brittany, those on the left. Together, they control the steering wheel. They also stun doctors with their astonishing coordination while playing the piano, with Abigail taking the right-hand parts and Brittany the left. Abby and Brittany graduated from Mayer Lutheran High School in 2008, then attended Bethel University in Arden Hills, Minnesota, majoring in education. They graduated college in 2012. The twins have developed their own tastes in food, drink, clothes, and separate personalities. Their body works as one, although they have different urges to eat and sleep. When they eat, they have separate plates. One of them holds the fork and the other the knife to cut the food, and then take turns to put the meal in each other's mouth. Brittany, the left twin, can't feel anything on the right side of the body, and Abigail, the right twin, can't feel anything on her left. Instinctively, their limbs move as if coordinated by one person, even when typing emails on the computer. At school, they have different strong subjects, and during examinations will sit 2 papers at the same time with each twin writing with one hand. Their teacher, Kevin Buzicki, says, "They answer things differently, they think differently, they always get different grades." Some of the twins' clothes are altered by a dressmaker so that they have 2 separate necklines, in order to emphasize their individuality. Despite their different personalities, the twins seldom argue, and they get along very well. One twin will scratch an itch the other cannot reach, or hold her hand still so the other can count during a maths lesson. And when Brittany was ill with pneumonia and couldn't keep the medicine down, Abigail volunteered to take it in the hope of making her twin better. Their devotion to each other is The twins became teachers in 2013, and they continue to teach 5th grade at Sunnyside Elementary in New Brighton, Minnesota as of today, and their students love them. Although Abby and Brittany have separate degrees and 2 teaching licenses, they previously explained that they share a paycheck. Abby told BBC in 2013, "Obviously, right away, we understand that we are going to get one salary because we're doing the job of one person. As maybe experience comes in, we'd like to negotiate a little bit, considering we have 2 degrees, and because we are able to give 2 different perspectives or teach into different ways," she added. The school that hired them offered them 2 contracts, and they were working part-time, so they weren't receiving a full salary. Their compensation was split in 2, meaning Abby and Brittany each got half.